Just some bleed right, you know?
You will perish.
So this is the Songbird. It's not just strong, it's completely and utterly breaking Borderlands 4. Look, the devs never ever meant for a gun like this to exist. This isn't just top tier legendary, it's a mistake, a beautiful, beautiful mistake that lets you generate practically infinite damage. So if you're struggling to clear Ultimate Vault Hunter rank 5, if you're sick of bosses that are just massive bullet sponges, or you just want to feel like an untouchable god for a bit, this is the guide for you. So, for years now, we have all theory crafted the quote-unquote perfect builds, grinding for days just to shave a few seconds off a boss run. Well, this one Jacob's pistol throws that right out of the window. It is, hands down, the most broken weapon in-game right now, so today I'm going to show you exactly how to get it, the secret farming spot, and the fastest route to get there. And then, and only then, the secret source, the damage glitch that lets you stack its buff to infinity, hitting numbers the game engine itself can't even handle. And we're going to be doing it all before the fun police over at Gearbox inevitably patch it out of existence. You don't want to miss this, trust me. Alright, first things first guys, you can't break the game without the hammer, and that hammer is the Songbird. This is a legendary Jacob's pistol, and while it can technically world drop, the odds are so low you'd have better luck winning the lottery. We need a dedicated farm, and luckily, we've got one. Your target is a boss named Rock'n'Roller. This bad guy is hiding out in the Trinket Crevasse abandoned auger mine, which is tucked away in the ruined sunplans of Carcadia Burn. Now to get there, you're going to want to head to the northwestern part of Carcadia Burn map, way out west past the Judgment's Lapse Order Silo. Now, there's one critical catch though. You can't get into this mine until you finish the main story quest called Shadow of the Mountain. So if you haven't done that, go wrap up the campaign and then come right back here. Once you have access though, just make your way into the Trinket Crevasse mine. It's a pretty straightforward path, but you will have to punch through a few packs of angry pangolins, I think that's how you pronounce it, pangolins, to get to the boss arena. Now at the very end, you'll find a Moxie's Encore machine. This thing is your new best friend, letting you respawn the boss instantly so you can farm him over and over again. Now, as for the fight itself, Rock'n'Roller is a vile type enemy, meaning he's covered in protective crystals you have to shatter before his real health bar shows up. I'd recommend bringing a good explosive or incendiary weapon to break those crystals fast, but once they're gone, his fleshy health bar is exposed. It's red, so fire weapons will absolutely melt him, and honestly the fight isn't too complicated, but he does have a nasty rolling attack you'll need to dodge, so stay on your toes. Now, the drop rate for the Songbird isn't guaranteed, obviously, so get ready to run this bad boy a couple of times, but trust me, it is worth every single second you spend farming this. Now, obviously, you're looking for a level 50, but not necessarily. If you find a lower level, it's still going to work. Honestly, I reckon you could get, like, if it was possible to get a level 1 of this bad boy, it would still one-tap everything. So don't stress about the level or the damage, and we'll talk about that later. So what actually makes this gun so special even before the glitch? So it's a Jacob's pistol, so naturally critical hits ricochet to nearby enemies, which is pretty cool. And it has a killer base damage of around 3,500. But again, it does not matter if it's lower or higher. Trust me, it could do 1 damage and you'd still get away with it. It's fine. Not necessarily, but you know what I mean. Which is interesting as well because it does have a fire rate of around 8.1 seconds. At least my version does, which is weird because it only has like 6 in the chamber and you can shoot them really fast. So yeah, but it doesn't matter anyways. Obviously it has a quick reload with it being it ejects all 6 of the bullets or the shell casings all at once and you speed reload the 6 in straight away. But anyways, the legendary effect is the dueling pistol. So this is where the magic starts, guys. It gives the Songbird a 100% damage bonus for 5 seconds after you swap weapons. So that alone makes it an S tier pistol. But we're not here for an S tier, we're here for game breaking. Now, just really quick, I was going to put in a recommended, or quote-unquote recommended build guide, but as you'll see in just a minute, you really don't need a build for this weapon. You could literally run it completely naked. And by naked, I just mean no action skills, no specializations, and no gear. It is that broken. So I won't waste your time with a dedicated player build. Let's just get right into the Songbird's dirty little secret. And now, for the reason you're all here. the secret sauce. This is the step-by-step on how to activate the damage glitch and stack the Songbird's 100% damage buff, not just once, but over and over and over again. So here's the trick. The game is supposed to give you a 5-second damage buff when you swap to the Songbird, but there's an exploit with the reload animation that lets you fool the game into giving you the buff without ever starting that timer, and without the old stacks ever falling off. So step 1, prep your loadout. This is super important, especially on consoles, so unequip 2 of your weapons so you only have the Songbird and 1 other gun equipped. This makes the weapon swapping input much cleaner. Step 2, empty the Songbird's magazine. So shoot all 6 shots into the wall, into the air, wherever, just shoot them. Just get the magazine to 0. This will set up an automatic reload on your next action. Now, this is the execution. So this is where essentially the magic happens. You're going to start the reload, and then before the reload animation finishes, you need to quickly swap to your other weapon and immediately swap back to the Songbird. So it's a double tap of your weapon swap button, so whatever that is. So on PlayStation, that's like what, 2 triangles, on Xbox, double Y, on PC, that's like as fast as you can hit 2 to 1 or 1 to 2, or whatever your keys are. You do have to be quick enough to cancel the reload animation though, while the game still quote unquote sees the swap and gives you the damage buff. So speed is key, but yeah, slow is fast. Just kidding, whatever. Now, you'll know you did it right if your character starts to swap, but snaps right back to the Songbird before the other weapon is even fully out. It's almost like a quick scope. You know how like the full measure of a quick scope is like shooting someone before like the scope really comes into view? It's kind of like that. So every time you nail this reload cancel swap, you're adding an additional 100% damage multiplier to your gun. So essentially, my base stats are 3500, so I do this, you know, I do it once, goes to 7,000. I do it 10 times, it goes to 3,500. Sorry, 35,000. I do it 100 times, 350,000. And 1,000 times, 3.5 mil. You know what? If my math is wrong with that, I do apologize. But you guys get what I'm trying to say. So you can stack it 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times. Stack it to infinite amounts. You could do like 1 billion damage if you really wanted to sit there and like reload swap. Reload cancel animation like for an hour. But it's literally infinite damage. Seriously though, take your time stacking the damage. Go get a drink, put on a podcast. The more you do it, the crazier your damage will be. A minute of stacking is enough to one-shot most normal bosses. 5 minutes will probably simply delete raid bosses from existence. Now, step 4 technically is once you've stacked the buff as high as you want, just reload the gun for real this time and go find something to obliterate. The stack damage will apply to every single shot in that magazine and every other subsequent reload. The only catch is the buff resets if you exit to the main menu or quit the game, so you will have to restack it each time you do that, so each session, you could call it. Now, this glitch is why the Songbird is the heart of Borderlands 4 meta right now. It makes every single piece of content in the game a complete cakewalk. It is, without a doubt, going to be patched, so get in there and have your fun while it lasts. Trust me, it is so much fun. And there you have it guys, the Songbird pistol. You've got the secret farm, the perfect build to go with it, which is no build, and the game-breaking glitch. You now hold the power to melt any boss, clear any room, and hit damage numbers you didn't think were possible. Go break the game. So, now that you have the most busted pistol in Borderlands history, go try it out and let me know in the comments what the highest damage number you can hit was. I want to see some ridiculous screenshots, guys, so let's see who can break the damage cap first. And if this guide helped you become the unstoppable force of nature, make sure to subscribe for more game-breaking builds and guides. We're always on the hunt for the next busted legendary and the next cracked out build, essentially. So yeah, thank you for watching and good luck with the farm. Now go enjoy it before it's gone.